times. We had a bunch of turnovers, and we weren't really playing our game offensively. They were doing a good job of doing certain things, being physical with guys, and really making DJ drive one side off the ball, screen action. So they did a good job in some areas. But once we settled down, we got Darryl off some screening action, we executed, we got out in transition, and we started to play our game. We were in good shape. I thought defensively we played a great half in the first half.
Mm-hmm. And what changed there in the second half in those first five minutes there when Darryl just started to go off?
Well, he's been doing that all year pretty much. You know, if he gets into a rhythm, he makes one shot and he's in rhythm. You know, he tends to make a few, and he missed. You know, once he gets into a rhythm, there's not a better shooter in our league. And, you know, he does a great job of that. And the guys do a good job finding him.
Mm-hmm. And kind of looking at some of your other guys, how pleased were you, and how big of a spark off of the bench was Malik today?
Oh, he did a great job, and I think we've been getting a lot of contributions from guys off the bench, and doing a great job all year with, you know, lately with that, especially since we've gotten to the league. I've been happy with Jeff Pelage. I thought Zach did a good job late in the game when we put him in. Malik did a good job. Mike Terry gave us a big lift against Albany. Mm-hmm. No, those guys have been great. Matt Griffin's been great all year. I think our bench is one of the better benches in the league, and they're playing like that.
Yeah, and when your team was up, I think it was 12, and Hartford was going on a bit of a run there in the second half, and they got that play in transition, and Pat made that huge block there. How big of a play was that, and did it kind of change the momentum of that game a little bit?
Well, I don't know if it changed momentum, but he's such a great shot blocker. To have a guy like that behind you is always great. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a great defensive play.
Mm-hmm. And your team, I didn't see the final numbers, except you all possessed a big edge on the boards. Does that really allow you all? I mean, just how big of an edge is that to have, even against a smaller team like Hartford?
Well, that's one of the areas we've been talking hard about. I think Dom, I'm really proud of him. He had 12 rebounds tonight. He did a great job. Darryl had 7. You know, we did a much better job on the glass, and that's an area of concern for us. We want to keep improving.
Mm-hmm. And your team had, double digits in turnovers for the second straight game. Is that kind of a testament to the strength of this team, that even when they're giving the ball up, that they can still persevere and win?
Yeah, you know, I mean, the last 2 games we haven't done such a great job of taking care of the ball. You know, I think we will. You know, we'll go back and practice and work on some stuff. You know, a lot of times you play in these games after game, you don't get a chance to stay sharp and some things. So tomorrow we really need to get in there and get sharp for UMBC.
Mm-hmm. And as a final thing here, with 6 straight wins and with a few fairly favorable games coming up, is this team really kind of hitting it straight at the right time of year?
Well, you know, the big thing is that we got to keep getting better. We got a long way to go. You know, we have a ton of games left on the calendar. Tonight, I liked the way we defended, and I liked the way we rebound the ball. Those are the 2 things I'm really happy with right now.